All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to MLM Monday, episode 89. Holy cow, almost to 90 episodes. Too much fun. Got an exciting week coming up, having friends and clients come in from Europe this week, connecting with people here in Chicago. We finally got beautiful weather here in Chicago, which is awesome. We have a joke about the when it's nice and warm and there's no mosquitoes and no humidity yet. We call it the 2 weeks. So we celebrating Easter with my wife and family. We always say, hey, is this the middle of the 2 weeks, right? The best 2 weeks of weather all year, right? So we're in the middle of our 2 weeks right now. We're loving it and enjoying this wonderful world God's made. So excited to connect with you here on MLM Monday. Those of you that are watching live, go ahead and comment in. Watching live. Thank you, Tina, for joining and others. If you're watching on recording, go ahead and say watching in on recording. Kyle, good to have you on, brother, as always. Taking on big things in your world. Good guy to know for those of you watching the show. Absolutely. That's totally perfect. Now, those of you that are just checking out MLM Monday for the first time, once again, comment in where you're watching from, send messages. You can connect. It's totally perfect as you're connecting with others and checking out the show to take this information in a powerful way. So let's walk through a couple of the topics for today, a couple exciting conversations today that I think each of us can learn some great things from. Today we're going to talk about a winning attitude, game planning your success, and initial goals. All right. Winning attitude is everything. What you believe about the world is going to control the amount of action you take. I want to bring all this back to action and why winning attitude, game plan for your success, and initial goals, right? We all know we need a plan. We've all heard the idea of if those who fail to plan to fail, right? We've all heard that. We've all understood that. So what does that mean? Why is a winning attitude and initial goals so important into the amount of action you're going to take as a person? Well, let me just give you an example. If your initial goal, right, is so low that it's not worth it to take a massive amount of action to win, you're not going to take a lot of action. Right? Or if your attitude is like, yeah, it's not going to happen, it's impossible, or only if the stars align would it happen, you're probably not going to take the amount of action it would take to even create what you're about to create. So I'll give you an example. It doesn't matter if you're running a direct sales company and you're on an executive team, or if you're a rep and you're promoting and building a direct sales business. Your attitude and your initial goals are going to fuel the activity it requires to actually win in your game plan to success. Melissa, thanks for joining the call today. Chris, good to have you on. Don, Mark, great faces. Good to see you all here. Welcome to MLM Monday. So let's back that up and talk about your success. So the first thing you think about is people always ask about why you're doing your business and why is it important to you. So you already, of course, have your reason to exist, whether it's for your family or for your faith or what you believe you're creating in the world. So the question is, when you game plan your success, how big of a goal should you set, right? What's possible? Well, the truth is we live in a world where anything is possible, right? And the truth is that it's always going to take more action than you think it is to actually create the end result. So if you're a distributor and you want to make $100,000 a year, right? Go create a game plan to make $500,000 this year, right? And what it would actually take to create $500,000 this year, believe it, and then go take the action that it's going to take to go make $500,000 this year. And then if you screw up and you only make $150,000, well, look, hey, you hit that initial goal, right? If you're running a direct sales company, right, and your goal is to be operationally sound and do $1 million a month in revenue, right, which is what we talk about all the time on the show. We say that hey, your initial goal as direct selling companies to be at least $1 million a month in revenue. Well, you need to set your goals higher. You need to go plan that you're $5 million a month in revenue, right? And okay, if I'm $5 million a month in revenue or $10 million a month in revenue, what's the infrastructure we're going to need to have in place? What's the talent, the people we're going to have to recruit to this company? What kind of software tools and systems and applications and back-end platforms and business processes would be in place if we were doing $10 million a month, right? And then if you go and you build and you do that and you do the activity required to create that, and you only do $4 million a month, right? Look at what happened in your world, right? Many times, a lot of us, right, fail to set goals high enough to put the energy in that's required to even achieve them, right, as minimum goals. And so I encourage you guys, if you haven't dug into information, I know I love to share this with my team and clients. If you haven't dug into information like Grant Cardone's 10x rule or be obsessed or be average, right? If you haven't, if you haven't gotten into some of this information, you should start breathing and living that information because it's going to help you, right? I'll do a call and say, hey, at GC, it's good stuff. If you haven't heard from Uncle G at Grant Cardone, you guys will learn a lot from that because I have found that to be true, not only for myself, but for my clients as well. The ones that have gone from 6 figures a month to 2 million a month to 10 million a month to 20 million a month have done that by taking all out action. Huge action, team, right? So what's required to be successful? And what's a winning attitude? A winning attitude is being grateful. Winning attitude is being thankful for why you get to do what you do every day, right? A winning attitude is being grateful that you have this opportunity right now to watch this training video and to be inspired and to go do something you've never done before. A winning attitude is that you're grateful that you get to have a 10x goal and you get to operate in a world where you even have the option to do that and where you've been given the physical, mental, emotional ability to go out there and create something really special, right? So this is the truth. There's a technical path, right? I spent a large part of today putting together a technical game plan for a back-end platform for a really cool nutrition company that we're working on some systems for, right? And it's exciting to look at all of what needs to be done to get them to the next level, right? But do you know why they're going to win? It's not just a platform, it's the winning attitude, right? It's that thankful, grateful in each moment. And here they are, gonna go and attract people and work with people who get it and want to be a part of that tribe and want to do a great movement, right? And want to change people's lives with great products and services they care deeply about, right? So ask yourself, right, what attitudes can you let go of that aren't serving you anymore? And what attitudes can you grab onto that will allow you to achieve something you've never achieved before? You know, some of you have goals that you've never gotten before. You have something you've never been able to achieve before in your life, but it's been a goal of yours. Well, what got you to the moment right now is what's gotten you to the moment right now. It's going to take something different to get you into that next season. What is that? Right? Maybe you're in a direct sales company right now and you're on a corporate team and you're not getting the results you want with your field, right? Well, input and output, what you're putting into the field, what you're providing this tribe, what you're leading in this culture that you've created, right? Isn't giving you the results you want. So what are you going to change about the experience of what it feels like to be involved in your tribe? Hmm? What is that? How are you going to show up as you lead the tribe with being thankful and grateful and excited about what's coming next for them in their life? Mm, starting to get it, gang? Feel free to share your ideas. You can comment your ideas here in the thread as you're connecting and getting on. This is a powerful, powerful piece of information that when you really dig in and you get it, is setting goals that are high enough to cause you to take enough massive action to break through whatever barriers stopped you from hitting that season before, right? Maybe you're on a corporate team and your company's just been stuck at 1.5 million bucks a month in revenue for 4 or 5 years, right? You lose as many people as you gain each month, right? What are you going to change to double down? What are you going to change to go to the $3, $5 million a month mark? You're going to have to think in a different way. You're going to have to act and take action in a different way. You're going to have to look at your tribe and the culture that you've created and lead a culture where people say yes. You're going to have to go get some more yeses, right? And so you listen and then you go take action and you lead. And for many of you running direct sales companies or even running your own teams, right? The top income earner on your team may not be here yet. You ever wonder that? Some of your best people might not even be here yet. They might not even know you exist. And yet they're going to meet you when you start taking massive action. They're going to fall in love. They're going to want to be a part of what you're doing, right? That's a winning attitude each day, folks. Thank you so much for being here on MLM Monday today. Awesome to share some thoughts with you. Excited for each of you to create an amazing week here as we close up April in a powerful way. Have any thoughts, comments, questions, just put them in the chat. We'll talk with you all soon. Bye for now.